We're undefeated at 4-0, 1-0 in conference versus 1-3, 0-1 Michigan State for the what is that trophy? I don't even know. For the Battle of the Land Grant. There we go.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Oh, we're home.
Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get
Battle for the Land Grant.
And the Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
God, it's a full stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Well, we won last year's meeting 52-21 against Michigan State.
Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you heard about is we weren't even competitive.
Can you not, like, make it where it splits the screen?
We didn't show up.
Like have two YouTubes open at once?
Teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think
he caught that.
Last time these teams played, one team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Good job.
I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down.
There he goes. Called down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable.
He's only a
breaking off the big
sophomore.
run, and the OC is going to give him the ball soon.
They'll ride the hot hand. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle.
First down, first down.
Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Oh!
He
Killing
is
that, so
stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He wants to throw it again.
I didn't know who had the ball.
Brings up 4th down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Nope, intercepted.
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Catch in the middle. It's Collier. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Got him.
Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
That was like a triple spin to get him.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to
Number
hold
39.
the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
That's caught. It's Alexander. Good, solid tackle.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Dropping back, it's Bruce. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Spartans are marching down the field. Give to the back. Breaks into the open.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll keep it on the ground. Brings him
Happy
down
Sunday to you, gang.
27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming.
Oh, we got the ball.
It'll be a turnover.
Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense. They had a chance to get points. Now they turn the football over. But if I'm this defense, I'm ready to roll. I got them in the black zone. They got to go the length of the field, see if I can go make something happen and get this ball back to my offense.
Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. After the productive first
Mini
down,
Lions versus
they'll leave it with him. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with the back. And he makes the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air on second down. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the
They make me nervous.
The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first.
First down.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick completion on the out. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some.
Oh, I threw for the wrong person. Oops, 24, sorry.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Hilton. He'll come through on
good job, Hilton.
He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, my Lord.
A first half turnover can swing momentum. No room to return,
Again.
but no
That's
problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
I don't want to put up that
Teams
backup.
wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter.
Third.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Bruce. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it at the 36, it's a 1st and 10. Lost a throw on first down.
Gotcha.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And as quarterbacks, you've got to be aware of secondary pressure. You've got to know when these free safeties, they start creeping towards the line of scrimmage, that they might get involved. You've got to have an answer for it, and QB didn't have one that time.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to
Oh, 87, why couldn't you catch that if it tipped?
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
I thought that was 87.
Handoff to the lone back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great
Finally, they put
penetration.
me over.
To go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. On fourth down, trying to find his man.
Oh,
It's dropped, and tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. To the air, it's Bruce. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the
Only down by
seal
3.
scoring. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Georgia somehow, some way, found an edge between the hedges and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? It sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
And the Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. On target to the left. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're risking giving up prime field position as they go for it on 4th and long from the 44. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. To throw, it's Reeves. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to...
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there.
No penalty either. Good job.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking downfield, it's Bruce. Got his man. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Looking downfield on 1st down. Now adjusting. Short gain on the play before he slides.
I do believe I just killed their quarterback if that was real life. Watch my number 37 and the quarterback.
Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good in the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
We're going to ice the kicker.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off play action on first down. He unleashes a long one. He's got it on the left. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll go out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and they are in business in striking distance. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. To the air, it's Reeves. He's got it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Just 1 for 3 on 4th down today, but they'll try to move those chains with this play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on down.
Wait, that was 4th down?
And they decide to go be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll go to the ground.
Safety.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Well, the defense can smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And no
time still went off the clock.
Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
It's 6-5.
Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
To the ground with the back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
What are you talking about? The other league?
Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Bruce. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. He'll do it himself. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything.
They're going to score a touchdown. Make it hard on me.
It's as if the end zone has a no trespassing sign on it, but here a chance to score the first touchdown of the game. They'll try to get
there it
him
is.
with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty. Ready to try the point after.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that.
I go
He
for
had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
I could tie it if I
And
get
they
two.
kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that fourth down and failing to convert there has to stay.
Hey, did he move the deal? Because remember he was talking about doing that. I didn't know if he did.
This one will be stopped for no gain.
From All-American.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Because it's 7 minutes now.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose. And third
I thought it was
down
6
is coming.
before.
Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got his man across the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And how nice is it, David, on third down to have a viable option running routes out of your backfield? That's why this running back is so valuable to this offense.
Yeah, and what matchup do I want to play? I want to play matchups where I have the advantage. I got a speed matchup of a linebacker versus a running back. Nice route, looking like he's going outside, cuts it in. Nice timing and rhythm with the quarterback. Nice third down conversion.
Grabs a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Hilton. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
He wants to throw it. And
I had to go for it.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really
Oh,
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking for a man, it's Bruce. Got a man, it's Collier. Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Well, I did like.
They'll get him stopped at the 45.
My guy just walked.
15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. Shakes off the defender. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Grab near the marker. It's Collier. Just what this offense was looking for.
I don't know how to strip real well.
For the first down. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. And some room to work.
No way.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And the offense continues to
8,
run the football.
9.8.
Second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. North Texas handled its business away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality
I have never had this
programs.
much trouble.
Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
That's their fans. Come on, come on.
Pass on fourth down is to no avail. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, what a cut!
No way.
He's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
I think this is big.
Touchdown,
I'm embarrassed. They're going to be running laps.
The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. This time,
Surprised I didn't get what broke it up.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
He's down.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
No way.
Defense covering
His hand
up,
just
but not
is able to
letting the
come
offense
out.
Get it back. It's a turnover.
Yeah. I'm sorry, folks. We're just going to see how bad it goes. That's sad.
You sort of think that over the years you get immune to
Good job
these
for them.
types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being.
I've never played that bad. No. But good game to them. I'll take a one-loss season. What are you watching? Oh, that's cool. Oh.